Let's do our post-mortem on Bloomberg and Warren. And for the love of Pete, we can never talk about them ever again. Let's do Bloomberg first. So, two different perspectives on Bloomberg's race. Some are saying that his failure proves that money can't buy votes. Molly Hemingway made the point on Fox that, I think we made this point the other day, that we've heard since 2016 that Russia bought the election with $100,000 in Facebook ads. And here's Bloomberg, who spent almost $1 billion, and he won American Samoa. Right? So money it can't buy an election. And also his failure proves, or it hurts Bernie's message, that billionaires control everything. Well, there's a billionaire. He didn't control nothing. The media and the establishment are more powerful than all of Bloomberg's money. So those are some arguments I've heard, and I get that, but I don't think it's complete. There's a little bit more to it, and I think Cernovich nailed this right. Bloomberg was surging. His money was working. Things were going well for him. And then he went on the debate stage. And when he went on the debate stage, everyone instantly said, "Oh, I don't want to vote for you at all. We said this right before the debate. I said, why does he want to do this? Why does he want to go on the debate stage? Remember, he was telling rich donors to donate, not to him, because he's got plenty of money, but to donate to the Democratic Party so that they would change the debate rules and let him on the stage. And I remember we were going through that whole analysis, and I said, why, Bloomberg, why do you want to debate? You're terrible at that. It's better for you to, like a little bit of staying mysterious, but also use your money to just craft and manufacture your own image. And he was able to do that in like 2 or 3 weeks. He was able to manufacture this image of whatever, and people liked it. People were liked what he was selling them. And then he just destroyed it by going on the debate stage and being, who he is. So Cernovich boiled it down. And he's right. He said, to win an election, you need 3 things. First, name recognition. First and foremost, I still believe that's the most important thing. Let me quick timeout. Sidebar, Your Honor. Cernovich is talking about what you need to win an election. Maybe we should take 1 minute and talk about what you should need to win an election, like in a perfect world. In a perfectly redeemed, sane, rational world, to win an election, certainly for president, you would need to be morally above reproach. You would need to be upright and disciplined and self-controlled and wise and a great leader that brings together diverse viewpoints and chooses the best course of action decisively, but also willing to admit he was wrong. And you need to be a great leader of men and a constitutional scholar and someone who loves our history and is always curious for the truth, right? Those are things we need, or we would want, we would be looking for. Has anyone ever looked for those things in our broken world today? No. So, that being said, if you want to win an election today in our ridiculous world, things are boiled down to well, who do you want to have a beer with? Which is another way of saying it's who I like. Which really, just as we talked about yesterday with the bandwagon effect, is actually whoever I think I'm supposed to like, or whoever I think other people most like. Okay, so anyway, name recognition, number 1. No one had more name recognition, maybe in the world, than Donald Trump. I remember when he was running in 2016, someone made a compilation of all the rap songs that Donald Trump was mentioned in. And it was like a 5-minute rap compilation. He was everywhere, and he's since the 80s, he's been everywhere. He's been courting attention. Trump has been courting attention at all costs for 30 plus years. And for 15 seasons, he had the #1 show on television on NBC playing the decisive decision maker. That's you can't buy that. No one can buy it. We forget how much the catchphrase, "you're fired," we forget how popular that was in our culture. I'm surprised it's actually not used or said more often. So no one has more name recognition than Donald Trump. It's like he had the name recognition. I don't even know who would be the most. Elvis, Britney Spears. Everyone's heard of Britney Spears, I think. Trump is right up there. Mike Bloomberg, name recognition, maybe in New York City. A few other people around the country because he tried to ban sodas. Klobuchar, Warren, there's no name recognition there. Biden, known in political circles, but if you've ever seen the Jimmy Kimmel Man on the Street interviews, No one can name the vice president today. So no one would have been able to name Obama's vice president. So he's not even close to the name recognition of Donald Trump. Not even close. Slater Crusaders, thanks for watching the first on YouTube. If you want more, like, subscribe. We got plenty.